On September 28, 2024, 22-year-old Pierce Kempton was driving to a skate park. While he was driving, a cyclist named Gary Peacock was on the same road, riding on the right-hand side. As you can see, Pierce didn't want to risk making contact with Gary by driving too close to him, so he moved over to the left to avoid any chance of hitting him. Pierce then arrived at his destination when Gary approached him and accused him of nearly hitting him on his bike, an outrageous claim, considering that Pierce had actually moved away from Gary to make sure he wouldn't be too close to him. Here's what happened next.
Yes, sir.
Did you see me?
Pulled off to the side, I did. I have it on dash cam. I'm gonna go skate.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not going anywhere until the police come.
Dude, stop.
No, you're a fucking...
Dude, literally stop.
No, I'm calling the police and you're not leaving. You're not leaving.
Bro's got his hands on me and stuff.
Yeah, guy
Why?
won't leave because of the police.
Look at this dude. What are you doing? Why are you so cranky?
I'm calling the police. That's
Dude,
all.
why are you so cranky?
No, you're not going anywhere.
Oh my God.
You're not going anywhere.
I don't want to be aggressive with you, dude.
You already are. You pushed into me. I asked you to wait. You didn't wait.
Push into
You did.
you.
How'd you get out of the car?
You yanked my
Yeah,
door.
I've got a very aggressive teenager here that almost hit me in the car, and now he won't give me his last name, and now he's trying to leave. I'm in Park City, near the Park City Park.
We're at the skate park.
The skate park.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a Subaru.
Mm-hmm.
He's in a Subaru. Yeah, he's a license plate. The license plate is, and he's recording me because he's a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
And I want you to come and give this guy a ticket. I'd be willing to testify in court against this guy.
Okay.
He came way too close to me. Huh? He did not hit me. There's a law in Utah that says you have to stay 3 feet from a cyclist. He did not, he just went right next to me. I wouldn't bother pulling over if this guy weren't unsafe. Yes, I'm still on my bicycle. He's here. Gary Peacock, you send a policeman for this guy right now. Yes, he tried to leave. He said he was leaving.
I said I was gonna skate.
You said you were leaving.
I have it on video,
Go
dude.
ahead. You're
Putting words
lying
in my
left and
mouth.
right, pal. It's all on video. You tried to leave. You said, I'm leaving.
I said I'm gonna skate.
That's the same thing.
I didn't say I'm leaving.
Oh, he was leaving. So could you please send a policeman? He's just being aggressive and obnoxious. It's a
Be
some
my
kind
witness. Okay, thank
It's
you.
kind of Subaru.
He thinks I got really close to him on the road.
You did. If it's on your dash cam, we'll have proof.
I do have it on my dash cam.
Okay?
Notice how Gary has lied to the police. He told the 911 operator that Pierce was being aggressive, when in reality, the opposite is true. Pierce has remained extremely calm so far, and if anyone has been aggressive, it's Gary. It's actually surprising to see just how calm Pierce has been, considering it doesn't appear that he did what Gary is accusing him of. Even if Pierce had driven close to Gary, which, from the dashcam footage, doesn't appear to be the case, he still didn't hit Gary, so he hasn't committed a crime. Yet Gary is acting as if Pierce knocked him off his bike and drove away.
Could you
I
please
didn't
come
hit
right
him
now?
or anything, no.
Now there's another guy here. You leave. You're
He
not
put his
part of
hands
this.
on me. I would stay if I were you.
Yeah, there's another individual, and he's just standing there. I'd like to get rid of him.
This is public.
Okay, please. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. He is. He's asking me to move out of the way. He's gonna leave.
You're in my face, dude. Give me some
Get
space
back in
like
the car.
I gave you space.
Get back in the car.
Dude.
Get back in the car. If you're not trying to leave, just get back in the car and wait for the police.
I'll wait right here.
Then don't try to get around my
want
bike.
Dude, you think I was in your space over there?
Yes.
Then
I'm
Look
riding a bike. I have more rights than you.
what, dude?
I have the right of way.
We
No,
share a road.
I have the right of way when I'm on a bike. Do you ride a bike?
Sometimes.
Oh, you don't ride a bike. Obviously, you wouldn't have been so close to me if you did. When are the police coming, please?
The police arrived at the scene and questioned both Gary and Pierce. Gary assumed they would take his side and believe his account without question, but things didn't go as he had hoped.
All right. Are you separate sides of the parties?
Yes.
Okay, if you'll stand over there by those
I'm
cars.
a complaining party.
Fantastic.
Can I tell you what happened?
Fantastic. Will you go stand over there for a second?
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Over by the cars. I don't want you guys in earshot of each other, because it just amps things up.
Don't let him leave. He tried to leave already.
Sir, I'm right here. Thank you. Okay, my first responsibility is to get everyone away so it doesn't keep amping up.
Yes,
Okay. So I get you're the complainant, but he's standing at his car with his door open.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let him leave.
He tried to leave.
I know, but I'm here.
Okay, fine.
And so for you to get a little upset with me and tell me...
I'm sorry, I was just walking away. I wanted to make sure you heard me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry I yelled.
Okay. Do you have some ID on you?
Yeah.
So what happened?
What happened is I'm just riding my bike in the bike zone, right here, and this guy comes within, a foot of me. Just total. I ride my bike for 30 years. I know when somebody either doesn't see me or is trying to, or doesn't care. So he pulled into this parking lot. So I came by and I said, "Did you see me?" And he says, "Well, I saw you on the right." And I said, "Well, you were too close to me." "No, I wasn't." He says he has a dash cam.
Okay.
So you should take. He said he was recording it. I doubt if he was, but you can. Did he mention that he had a dash cam?
I haven't even talked to him yet.
Okay, fine. So then I came over and I said, "What's your name?"
Try.
He said,
I
John.
get it's emotional.
Okay, it is. John. He said, I said, "What's your last name?" "I'm not going to tell you." I said, "Well, I have your license plate." "Dude, I'm leaving. I'm going to the skate park." And I said, "No, you're not leaving. I'm calling the police." He said, "I'm leaving." And he tried to push me out of the car. I pushed him back to try to keep him in the car. But he tried to get out of the car. I said, "No, you're not getting out of the car," till the police came. So you came, and then this other guy comes, and he's standing here, and these two are, they're obviously friends, so I'm getting more and more concerned that there's two teenagers here, and me alone. I'm 73 years old, okay? But, yeah, so that's everything that happened. The guy, I thought he was too aggressive.
Okay.
On the road, and then he wouldn't give me his name.
Okay. Well,
I was going to report him to the police.
I understand
If he just
that.
gave me his last name and his license, I would have just reported
So
him. But
he's
tried to
not
leave.
obligated to give his information to you. He is obligated to give them to me.
Okay.
If I'm able to determine a crime. Okay.
Well, I'm making a complaint that he was within 3 feet of me.
Just hang.
Okay.
Don't fight me on this.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the information.
Yes.
And I'm explaining why he might not want to give his information to you, who's upset. Obviously, if he cut that close to you, by all means, you'd be upset. But don't come over here and instigate a fight. You get his plate number, and we can track him down like it's nobody's business, okay?
I don't believe that's ever going to happen, but it could happen. But I'm just saying, generally, you guys are going to say, no way to prove that he was 3 feet in front of you or close to you. Sorry, we can't do anything.
You're right, it is difficult to prove because I wasn't there to witness it.
So that's why I wanted
it's your witness. I understand that. But if you start a fight over something that happened out there, you're now to blame on that.
I didn't start a fight. I just kept him from trying
I'm just saying.
Do I have a right to keep him to leave when I believe that he had a criminal traffic violation?
Traffic is not criminal. It's an infraction. It's not criminal.
But I don't have the right to keep him here?
No. You call us and we do that.
Well, I did, but he was leaving.
But you let him leave because it's not worth. If it starts getting physical, then what? I have to assume worst case situation.
Then he goes to jail for hitting me.
Unless you started it, then you go to jail.
I didn't hit him.
So you already told me that you kind of. He was trying to leave you. And that
I
right
kept
there,
him from leaving the
you
car.
can't touch
but
him.
he was touching me also.
Okay. I'm only going off of what you've told me.
I'm standing in front of the door, and he's trying to push me through like this. And I'm telling, no, you're not leaving. So ask him if he tried to leave when I was in front of the door. Okay, go ahead.
Utah law requires drivers to maintain a minimum distance of 3 feet when passing a cyclist. This regulation, part of Utah Code 41-6A-706.5, aims to protect cyclists as vulnerable road users. If a motorist fails to give this 3-foot buffer, they can receive a citation. However, this infraction typically results in a ticket rather than a criminal charge, so it's treated as a traffic violation rather than a criminal offense. A cyclist like Gary does not have the right to detain a driver. In cases where a cyclist feels a vehicle has driven too closely, their duty is generally to record identifying details like the license plate number and report it to the police, allowing law enforcement to handle the matter. Attempting to physically prevent the driver from leaving can be seen as unlawful detention or false imprisonment, which is generally prohibited for civilians unless under very specific circumstances, like a citizen's arrest, something not applicable here for a minor traffic dispute.
I get you're upset. You're directly involved. Emotions are high.
Yeah, but what can we do about this kind of case where a teenage driver is being negligent and can kill somebody? There are people killed in Park City every year from negligent drivers, and I've been hit by a car twice already.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, I'm very sensitive.
Okay.
I'm just riding my bike. I don't want any trouble, but when
Do you want me to just let you vent, or do you
No, go ahead.
want an answer to your question?
I would like to know what you can do about this. Can I make a lodge a complaint against
Absolutely.
him?
You already did.
But what
You
can
did, and I'm here.
But then what?
You come here, you get his license plate,
Yeah,
and you say, don't leave, I have the cops coming.
yeah,
And if he leaves, so what? Because I will go find him.
okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I know you
But
don't
didn't know
believe that.
But I didn't know that. But okay.
I told you that just a minute ago, and you're like, and I don't
didn't know
believe
it
that.
at the time.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So that's the better way. Rather than coming here and adding to the situation,
I didn't have his license plate. There's no way for me to get his
Well-
license plate.
you drove in here, right?
Yes, but
And that's
generally
when you
they
got
just
it.
drive off.
Okay. Once he drives off, you're
I
right.
just want to admonish him for coming too close to me.
Okay,
And
well,
he
that's not
started-
your job. Okay, and I know, and trust me, I feel
Do
you.
you ride a bike?
Absolutely.
A road bike?
Absolutely. I feel you.
And what
I
happens when somebody almost hits you?
Okay, do you want to vent, or do you want...
I'm just asking questions.
I know,
ahead.
I'm trying... You asked me, what do I do? And I'm trying to tell you
Okay.
how we want you to handle it.
Yes.
Because I don't want to come out here and have a fight, or worse, a murder, because he doesn't like your aggressive tone.
Are we going to just let people that have any kind of infraction, you call it an infraction, just go and do it again unless somebody reprimands them or somebody...
Do you want me
calls
to
the
arrest
police?
him?
Can he be arrested?
Do you want me to arrest you off his statement?
No.
You wouldn't appreciate that, right?
No.
So we have to operate on evidence.
Right.
And I get that it's very tricky.
Well, he has evidence because he recorded it.
I get it's, and I'm going to ask. I haven't even talked to him yet.
Okay.
Because you were so worked up, I wanted to get his ID and then come over here and talk to you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm
here in
starting to calm down.
I'm here in the middle of this, trying to sort it out, and all you want me to do is arrest him and take him to jail.
I want him. I was hoping he
Off
did it.
your word alone.
Yeah, and I'd be willing to come to court and have somebody listen to my side and his side and decide.
And there's a time and a place, but here in the parking lot's not the time or the place.
Okay.
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 So I want to tell you one more fact.
Okay.
When I went up to his window, he wouldn't roll his window down.
I wouldn't either.
Why not? I'm just knocking on the window. I want to talk to you.
To know that I just had an involvement with someone who I know is going to be unhappy with me.
Yes. So
Why-
then that's
Why would I?
because that's what I'm saying is that is a tiny, tiny piece of evidence that says that he knew that he did something wrong.
No,
If he wouldn't roll down the window.
that doesn't count as evidence.
It's not evidence, but it's an indication.
So, and
It's an inference.
if someone just happens to walk,
circumstance.
I get it. It's all encompassing, but he's not obligated. And because he doesn't want to talk to you, doesn't mean that he's guilty of all sorts of crimes. It means you have already said that you're pretty worked up about it.
I am.
Is it fair to say you're probably worked up at his window?
Yeah, because he wouldn't roll down his window.
Why would you? If someone comes to your door and is knocking on your door, and you can see them visibly worked up, are you going to open that door for them?
Not the door, but I'd roll down my window.
Okay.
I have rolled down my window.
Okay. I've watched people get punched for doing that.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't fault him for
Park City, but okay. We're pretty safe here.
until someone's aggressive.
Well, yeah, but okay. He has my name. I'd like to have your name. His name.
You can. We'll get that here in a minute. Did you give him your name?
When I called the police, they asked for my name. And he heard
Okay.
it.
That's fine. He's not obligated to give his name to you. He's obligated to give it to me.
Okay, can you give it to me?
I will not give it to you because he's asked me not to.
He did? Mm-hmm. Why?
Because you're so adamant about wanting his name,
Yeah.
he doesn't want you to have it.
Yeah, okay.
So it is a part of the report. You can request the report, absolutely, and his name is part of that report.
Oh, fantastic.
But with that, you can't reach out to him, you can't contact him.
Of course not.
And it's,
if something happens, I want to know if something happens to my house or my car.
well, he's just as concerned.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, it's a two-way street.
Yeah. Check my police record. I don't know what his police record's
Well,
like.
I don't know either of you, so I'm going to
Yeah.
treat you the same. So
Okay.
I'm going to offer him the same respect that I've offered you.
Thank you. Thanks for
I'm
diffusing the situation.
I'm not going to try and automatically throw everyone in cuffs,
Okay.
because that doesn't make people cooperate together. All right, I've learned that 20 years in this. It's easier when people are volunteering information than being forced to give information. Okay, so give me just a minute. Let me go talk to him. And where exactly was it that he passed you?
Right
By the
here.
buses?
By the bus.
By the bus stop. All right, give me just a minute.
The officer then approached Pierce to hear his version of events. Notably, Pierce remained calm and composed, showing a striking contrast to Gary's agitated demeanor. Despite being angrily confronted by Gary and prevented from leaving earlier, Pierce maintained his composure and relayed his side of the story calmly to the officer. Many in his position might have felt frustrated or upset by that encounter with Gary, but Pierce's response reflected a steady approach, undisturbed by the earlier tension.
So walk me through what happened.
Okay. I was coming to the skate park, and right at that bus stop area, I was passing this gentleman, and from my understanding and by the looks of it, he was kind of stepping off of, like, I guess, like, kind of leaning. I don't really know how to explain it. It felt like as if he was, like, departing from his bicycle by, like, the crosswalk here. And so I felt like I had enough room to pass him. I have a dash cam as well.
Okay.
And then I pull into this lot, park here, and I notice in, like, my rear view mirror, he's, like, biking next to me. I was like, oh, like, did I do something? He, like, hits my window. He's like, roll down your window. And so I was like, okay, this might be a problem. So I felt a little unsafe, just started recording, just not to, like, raise, I guess, tension, but more so just to kind of, like, hey, sorry, it's, like, really bright.
Nope, you're good. Here,
like,
if we go over here, that way you're not staring into the sun.
okay, cool. So then I just started recording because I was like, he already hit my window. I don't want him to, like, damage my property. And so I just started recording, and I rolled down my window to talk to him, and he's, like, telling me to get out, and that I almost hit him. And I said, I'm sorry, or I guess we'll see what I said in the video.
Yeah.
I was, like, a little nervous, and so then I was like, he's like, get out, and I was like, I'm just trying to go skate. And so I roll up my window, he, like, opens my door, and then I'm just like, dude, and then I was like, stop, and then I try to close my door, he opens it again, I close it, he opens it one more time, and so I try to stand up, but he put his hand on me, trying to, like, maybe, like, have me stay sitting down, but, like, leave the door open, but I stood up anyway, and then he's, like, pressing me into my car, and I was like, can I have some space, please? And then he was talking, like, did you, like, not see me over there? You were really close to, you know, the laws, like, 3 feet minimum. He's just very aggressive, kind of like, all right, let's, like, I'm gonna call the cops, I'm gonna sue you, or lawsuit, get you arrested. I was like, all right, I'm sorry. And I was like, I don't want to get physical, like, but if I was like, can I have my space? And then he was like making sure my door was open and stuff, and I was like, can we like separate like some space here?
And do you have that all in recording?
I have it on my phone. I can show you. I have it on my dash cam as well.
If I could get both of those, that'll help me kind of understand exactly what, because he's saying you were on the other side. Just the second you pulled in, you were trying to leave.
Okay. I mentioned I was going to skate. I don't know if you want to see it now, but I just basically have the whole like altercation.
Okay.
Pierce then showed the officer a video recording of the incident on his phone, revealing that Gary was in fact the aggressor, while Pierce remained calm throughout. Initially, Gary told the officer that Pierce acted aggressively and even claimed that Pierce had pushed him. However, the cell phone footage clearly showed that Pierce never pushed Gary. On the contrary, Gary was the one who placed his hands on Pierce and prevented him from leaving, contradicting his earlier statements to the officer.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah.
Either airdrop
sure.
it to me or...
Yeah.
I would love to attach that.
Okay.
He wants a ticket issued, so I will be giving you a ticket today. But instead of me saying, "Hey, I saw this," like if I caught you speeding, I'm the witness of that.
Okay. Yeah.
So there will be a court date you can call and set up, and then arrange to get that taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get to share your side, that video evidence. I'm going to add it to the case, and then he'll get to share his side. So it's going both ways. Okay.
In court.
In court, because or you could just pay the ticket. I'm going to issue him a citation for disorderly conduct as well.
Okay.
So you hang tight for a minute, all right?
Sounds good.
Sign his citation that you were present for it, and then I'm going to issue you one for disorderly conduct as well. So if you'll just hang tight over on the sidewalk over there,
Then I won't press charges.
it's too late.
Why am I getting, for what?
Because you were aggressive to him.
Yes, I was, but he was trying to leave.
Okay, go wait over there. I'll explain it here in a second.
Can't we just...
Nope.
Oh, come on, man. I was the victim here.
All right, watch out. We can go a different way, and you can be arrested for disorderly conduct. That's an arrestable offense.
What kind of disorderly conduct is it?
You opened his door 3 times. Okay? He doesn't have to get out of his car for you. He doesn't have to identify for you. You are not law enforcement. You don't get to come out here and enforce things. You call us and let us do it.
Okay.
He didn't say he was going to leave in his vehicle. He's like, I'm here to skate. I'm going to go skate. He didn't believe he did anything wrong. He's going to provide me the dash cam.
Okay.
He showed me the recording, and you were the aggressive one, not him.
Yes, because he...
Yes, and you don't get to be aggressive with people like that.
Okay.
That's disorderly. That's why you are getting a citation as well.
Why is it too late? What does it mean? What does it mean, disorderly? Do I have to go to court for this? You're kidding me.
Yeah. You were adamant that this, and you were the one causing the stir here.
What if I apologize?
It's too late. I've already seen the evidence. I am obligated.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay. So if you'll wait
can't-
over here on the sidewalk.
You've got to be kidding me. What can we do to resolve this? I mean, this is
Not act
fair.
like that in the future
Okay,
is how we can.
I understand.
And it's not going to fix today, but it's going to fix the future.
I am going to Portland tomorrow.
That's fantastic. I'm going to issue. You're not going to jail. You're getting a citation, so you get to deal with it on your own time. You sort that out between you and the court.
Is he coming to court?
Yeah, because he's getting a ticket too.
What's he getting a ticket for?
I'm going to give him a ticket.
For what?
For the violation that you swear up and down that he did. On your word.
Okay, what if we just...
Nope.
What if we just resolve this?
No, you asked for it over there. He showed me evidence. He's going to provide me the evidence of that. It's either going to substantiate it or discredit it. And his ticket may or may not go away based on that. Yours, however, I have evidence of.
So I'm going to have is this a misdemeanor?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to have a misdemeanor on my
Yes, because
record.
of your behavior.
Because I got hot?
Yes.
And that's justifiable?
Yes. Absolutely.
Look,
You don't get to demand people's names. You don't get to demand that they don't go anywhere. You don't get to open their door.
I didn't open his door.
You did 3 times.
No, he was trying to close his door.
He closed it because you kept opening it.
Yeah,
I watched
did
the
open
video
it.
of it.
Because I was talking to him.
No, you're not. He's under no obligation to you.
I don't know.
You should know that.
If he has
Do
an
I get to just
infraction-
do I get to just walk up to your door and start yelling at you?
People do.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to. That's disorderly conduct. That's absolutely disorderly.
Because
That's unreasonable.
Get in an argument.
No, because you think you have the right to do that. And I'm here to protect his rights as much as I'm here to protect your rights.
Angry.
Which, yes.
But you could.
You need to control your temper at that point.
I understand. I understand.
So we can drag this out and we can keep arguing, or I can get to work, get you a ticket, and get you on your ride.
What if we both agree that neither one of us wants a ticket?
At this point, I've seen what I've seen. I've seen the evidence. You were adamant that you asked for a ticket, and now because you're getting one, you want him to get out of it.
Right.
No, you're both getting one today.
Okay.
So if you'll just wait over on the sidewalk.
Notice how Gary lied to the officer by initially denying that he opened Pierce's car door. When the officer pointed out that he did, Gary quickly tried to justify his actions, offering excuses to defend his behavior. Throughout the interaction, he continued to rationalize what he did, even as the evidence contradicted some of his claims. Fortunately, Pierce had the foresight to start recording as soon as Gary approached him, capturing the entire incident. Without this cell phone footage, the officer might have been more inclined to believe Gary's statements over Pierce's. This is a great example of why it's crucial to start recording whenever you find yourself in a contentious situation. Having video evidence can serve as vital protection, potentially preventing misunderstandings and even shielding you from legal trouble. A video recording can clearly document what happened, making it harder for someone to misrepresent the facts later on.
Okay, operate a motor vehicle near vulnerable user or vehicle, that's you. He's getting an infraction.
What's his infraction?
That is the infraction. That's the charge. That's the level.
This is the thing?
Yep.
Okay.
So if I have you there listed as the complainant, if you'll sign it right at the bottom, just down at the bottom.
Where, here?
Yep. This whole thing's getting submitted.
Did you look at his camcorder?
It needs a laptop to get to. He's going to provide it to me. We're going to follow up on that.
How do I follow up on this?
So you can reach out to the court, or sorry, reach out to the police department and request a copy of the report.
Yeah.
And I'll here. Let me just get you yours now, and I can explain all of that. Okay, disorderly conduct.
Mm-hmm.
All right. As I explained earlier, you opened his door multiple times. He's trying to shut it. He didn't want to roll it. He doesn't want anything to do with you. Mm-hmm. I get that what happened over here. He wasn't trying to leave. He was trying to go skate.
That's leaving.
How
do I know that's the case?
Because it's not your job to worry about that.
It's my worry. It's my job to make sure that somebody that has an infraction stays here so you can arrive.
Okay.
I do believe that I have a right to do that. You say I don't, but I think I do.
You don't get to detain people. All right? He drove near you. You got the license plate number. Then you started opening his door, demanding his name. Yeah.
Because he wouldn't give me his last name, yes.
He doesn't have to. He's not obligated.
He said he was leaving.
He said, I'm here to skate. And you said, no, you're not. I watched the video.
I know.
Okay?
I know.
So that's why you're being charged with this. Okay? Phone number for the court's right there.
Okay.
Give them a couple days.
Is this a fine or what is it?
This is a ticket.
A ticket?
It
What
is.
does that
Yep.
mean, ticket mean?
It's an infraction.
Is it a traffic ticket?
No. It is it's a non-traffic criminal citation.
It's a criminal citation?
Yes. Yes. Because that behavior is criminal. You don't get to act like that to people. Clear as day. Give them a couple days to get the information. Do not wait more than 2 weeks. Otherwise, it will go to a warrant.
Okay.
Okay? You're free to go.
Say thank you, but I'm
right.
not glad I called the police.
Well, I wish this went different.
Yeah.
Oh, here's your ID. Sorry.
Next time I won't call the police.
Well, that's what you should have done and left it at that. When you go over your bounds, that's when you get a ticket.
Well, I didn't know. I was going over.
You know now.
Well. Okay. Here's yours. Operating a motor vehicle near a vulnerable user of a vehicle, which is a bike.
Okay.
Infraction. Phone number's right here.
Okay.
Give the court a couple days to get the information. Do not wait more than 2 weeks. Otherwise, it will go to a warrant.
Okay.
Okay? He signed it as the as the complainant there.
Okay.
So if you contest it, he'll be required to show up.
Okay.
He was adamant that you get a ticket until I told him he was getting one. He's like, no, never mind. I want to wash it. I'm like, too late, dude.
Yeah.
You opened a can.
I figured he would as soon as he did, so that's why I was really just trying to not make him more.
Kudos to you and for not antagonizing him anymore. He was antagonized already. You stayed calm. At his age, he should know cooler heads prevail.
All right. Well, thank you. And you guys
bet.
have been helpful. I'm glad this, I guess, is resolved at the moment, so I can go skate finally.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. And I'll catch you in the next one.